Stand.
We get together. Shoo-wop, shoo-wop.
So we're gonna try our best to cover every single voice, which is gonna be a little more difficult because we're missing a couple people today. We'll make some on-the-spot changes. No big deal. Alright, we're gonna look at the 4 lines on the top, not the piano part right now. For the first line on the top, can we get clarinet 1, alto sax 1, my flute and guitar duet, our flute and guitar duet, and oboe 1. For the second line, can we get clarinet 2, alto 2, another oboe, and for that third line, can I get the 2 bottom clarinets? Can you guys play that together? And would it be possible for you to play that an octave down? Is that possible? Yeah.
At times.
At times, when you can, I would really appreciate it. Awesome. For my bass voice, can we get bassoon and bass clarinet? You guys good with that? Awesome. Now, brass, we're gonna move to the piano part. For the treble clef, can we get trumpet to play the top, trumpet 1 to play the top note of the chord, trumpet 2 to play the note under that, and horn can play the note under that. Don't worry about the lowest note because it's always just double of the top note. Play that third note. And then as for trombone and euphonium, there's always a 5th going on. So whoever's more comfortable being on the bottom can play the root on the bottom, and then one of you play the 5th above. I'll leave that up to you guys' discretion. Any questions? Everybody good? Okay. Let's try this.
You want it to your side?
Yeah.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Got it.
Now that we've played it through once, can we look up a little bit? Because I showed 6 dynamic changes and a change of once.
Only 6?
Yeah, only 6. Pretty sure. I like it. So let's just start from the top.
You're conducting very well from the tip. That's very good. Make sure you breathe with them when they have da-da-da-da throughout, when they have the rests, and they breathe on the rest. Make sure that you breathe with them and short gestures indication. That'll help you be on time. Because I don't think you want that on your recording. Well, give them something to watch.
And I can't lean over and
Give them something to watch.
You say shush like 8 different ways with your left hand.
Beginning. I want you to do differently than you. Okay? Where they need to breathe and where I want some kind of phrase. And I'm getting rid of all the extra beats. Okay? You can memorize those pretty well.
Everybody good just to do the up to the last page? Just
show the breath on 3, and show more of a gesture of syncopation on 3. So they have boom, ta-da, so they know right where beat 3 occurs. Sometimes traveling in to the center of your body is a good way to diminuendo, as long as you do it very slowly. Try that again. And maybe a little bit more of a retard, and just drag the tip a little bit, and they'll be right with you if you drag that tip. But you're doing beautifully. You're conducting beautifully with that time. Okay, maybe something like. And again, 3 things will be different. Now you don't have to take that much retard, but I think some retard is very appropriate at the end of that. Stop and breathe with him on beat 3. So think and breath. Okay. That's what you'd be thinking as you're connecting. And breath on beat 3.
you don't want me to show that.
What?
You don't want me to show that.
Yeah. And breath. Ta-da, with the gesture syncopation.
Bless you.
Whoa.
I really liked your demeanor a lot. Especially because I felt like you actually, looking with us and trying to communicate with us was better than it has been in the past. And I feel like, because in the past I remember commenting that you just kind of looked at me and you didn't do anything.
Yeah.
And you were responding yourself, and it was better. So I'm proud.
One thing as a flute player, as like being with an advanced ensemble, being on the screamer part wasn't like a huge deal, but both in high school and especially middle school, if you have players that don't take lessons, they aren't comfortable at all playing that low register because that C is like down at the bottom.
I wanted to.
Yeah. And so I know one thing that my band director would do, he would either have us go up an octave, or sometimes he would even, like, the tenor part, yes, it would be kind of weird hearing it up, but because it's a counter melody, you could just have them back down, and then it's in a more comfortable range.
That being said, I liked your instrumentation where you had the piano and the brass and the voices and the woodwind. But if you have an oboe player that low, just pro tip about oboes.
Yeah.
If you have an oboe player that low, you need to be with them and make sure they're not going to play too loud, because it is really hard to play quietly in that lower register. And unless you're like right there being like, be quiet 24/7, I'm going to start playing loudly because it's easier for me.
Right. You guys have it. Alright. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much. We will turn next time to Daniel. Thank you very much, everybody.
That was a good warm-up.